Passat B7 battery coding. When you replace the battery with a different amp size, you have to code it. If it's the same or you just change the manufacturer, you still have to just make sure the coding is right if it's a different manufacturer. So using VCDS, you're gonna go select control module, right, and then you go 61 battery regulator, and then you go to long adaptation, and then you select here battery information replacement, right. It explains you in here. Basically it will be like this. The first 3 digits will be battery size. Mine is 74, so it's gonna be 074. See, here says 068. If that's the case, and yours is 68 amps. Mine is 74. Used to be 70 what he had before, and I changed it to 74. So 074 here. Then BBB is the vendor, which is, mine is Varta VA0. If you can see this one, for example, boarding is 5D0, that's an O, and that's a 0. So VA0 if it's a Varta. I have Varta now, so if you have a Excite, for example, you're gonna put 2TU3. So instead of BBB, TU3. And then in here, you just have to change a number to look like it's a different battery, so it doesn't really matter. This is the serial number. So I'll do it on mine now. Right, it was 111, but because I changed it, I put the 2 in there just to change the digit. So what I'm gonna do on mine, I'm just gonna change 1 digit, and I'm gonna replace it with 1, and it will think that I changed the battery, right? So 74 amps, VA0, it's a Varta, and this should be a serial number. If it's not a genuine battery and it's still a Varta, but it doesn't have the serial number or stuff like that, just leave these numbers and change the number, change the digit. Then you're gonna test it, click test here, right, and then click save. Are you sure? Yes. Read the channel again, and this is what we got. And that's it. Basically just hit done, go back, and see if there's any codes. No fault codes. If you really want to see, you can just go to coding as well. And then mine doesn't have start stop. Yours probably might have, because mine is a modified and I don't have that, but you must have probably this one selected, generator, that's for start stop. Obviously these options are if you actually have them. This is what kind of battery you have. If you change it to AGM and stuff like that, but usually when you buy for your car, you should buy the same what your manufacturer would recommend, or put a higher capacity just in case you live in a colder area. This is generator gear ratio. Usually don't touch this one unless if you really know what you're doing, but if you do, just make sure you change the battery type if you're changing, like mine, could have a AGM battery, but it doesn't as a normal battery because I don't have start stop. And just hit done if you did any modification, and that's it. Close controller. Then you cycle the ignition on and off. And that's it for today. Thank you, and subscribe to help the channel. Cheers.